One of the weakest decks within Cardfight Vanguard finally received support, but is it enough? I don't think so. But alas, support is a support, and hopefully things just gotten better for, Dark State's Jesus. This video is sponsored by Phoenix Pharah Cards. If you need supplies of singles or splits for Cardfight Vanguard, especially the ones in the video, do check out Phoenix Pharah Cards today, and as a bonus, use the promo code MetaNerd to get an amazing 5% discount. And with that being said, let's get on with the video. Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the MetaNerd channel. I'm Marcus, bringing you another video for Cardfight Vanguard Willdress. In this video, we'll be going through the support that our local Jesus wannabe Kheios received in DBT11. Like all the other Glitterite line, he does receive a new grade 3 form, which by itself is actually a good news, but this new form doesn't really fix like the issues that we have for Kheios, but still a power-up is still a power-up nonetheless. Without further ado, let's take a look at what Kheios received in DBT11. First off, we have Fame Harsh Demonic Lordling Bathym. Continuous regular cycle. If you play a normal order this turn, this unit gets 5k power. Second skill auto, when this unit is placed on regular cycle, cost Counterblast 1, search your deck or drop for up to 1 reception of the Famed Demonic Mansion, reveal it and put it into your hand, and if you search the deck, shuffle the deck. This is basically like the generic cards that each and every nation will be receiving, and almost all of them do the same thing. They are basically a 13k booster while searching for a specific order card from the deck. So whenever an order card is played during the turn, this unit will be a 13k. Comboing with the specific order card here, it's okay. It's not like the best out of all of the nations. If you compare them side by side, these two cards isn't really the best, but hey, it's probably going to be quite crucial the more stuff that basically needs you to play normal order cards, but still, it's just not really the best combo out there. For the order card, we have Reception of the Famed Demonic Mansion. You may soul charge 1, choose one of your units, and it gets 5k power until the end of turn. At the end of that turn, discard a card from your hand, choose a Reception of the Famed Demonic Mansion from your drop, and put it into your hand. So I guess it's basically the same thing as what the other nation has. This card basically recycles itself whenever you play this card, just so that you can play it the next turn. You have the option to soul charge 1, which all of Dark States will appreciate what this normal order does because it is soul charge 1. It's really not that bad. You're able to choose another unit to give a 5k, which is basically nice for you to provide something to be able to hit numbers. And it's actually quite flexible since you are able to choose any of your Rearguards and your Vanguard to get the 5k. Definitely going to be nice, but that's all it does. It's not the best out of there because Cater Sanctuary allows 2 units to get 5k, and then lately Dark States has been receiving like the short end of the stick. Most of their support is either very meh, or it's not really significant enough to make changes to what your current deck is doing. So I don't know. Personally speaking, I don't really like the recent support for Dark States. They are kind of weird and it just feels like it's not really that significant. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing really much we can do. Next is the support that is basically name locked to Kheios. Inciting Corruption Aga Manafh. Although when this unit is placed on regular cycle, if you have a Vanguard with Kheios in its card name, cost Counterblast 1, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, put it into your hand and put the rest into the soul. Second skill auto, Soul. When your unit with Mekani in its card name is placed on regular cycle, if you have a Vanguard with Kheios in its card name, discard a card from hand, soul charge 1, call this card to regular cycle, and this unit gets boost until the end of turn. The first skill is a quality of life skill for Kheios to basically accelerate the soul setup for Kheios, because as we all know, Kheios do need like 8 different card names to 13 different card names in the soul for him to basically activate skills. This one allows you to put one of those 2 cards into the hand as well as the other card into the soul, and Counterblast 1 isn't going to be a problem because most of your Counterblast usage is basically from the order as well as Kheios itself. And not only that, if this card is in the soul and whenever you call a Mekani, be it the grade 3 or the grade 1 Mekani, you are able to superior call this card from the soul by discarding a hand, which is probably going to be good because Kheios hand isn't really that good. For you to be able to discard something to call something that is much more better than what your hand is going to be really nice. And this card here basically acts as a booster too, so yeah, and what's more, he basically replaces himself by soul charging 1 upon activation of this skill, so it's definitely going to be really good. I find this card to be like the best support that Kheios receives so far, because Kheios has been receiving like mass support over the years. I mean, Kheios did receive support, but then again, the Great One Mikani is so much better to be played in Messiah, so yeah. I mean, this guy here is really good for Kheios. Next, we have Fame Blazing Demonic Lady Oriens. Although when this unit is placed on rearguard circle, other than by a unit's card's ability, if you play a normal order this turn, cost Soul Blast 1, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose and review up to 1 card with grade less than or equal to your Vanguard's grade from among them, call it to rearguard circle, and call it to rearguard circle if it is a unit card, and put into the hand if it's a normal order card. Shuffle the deck. Second skill, Auto Rearguard Circle. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater card, cost Soul Blast 3, draw a card, and this unit gets 5k power until the end of turn. The restriction on this card is probably going to be the concerning thing for me. So the restriction on this card is basically restricted to only be able to activate the skill when this card is called by the hand. If you are superior calling this card by any unit skill, including Vanguard and other rearguards, you will not be able to activate this unit's first skill. I'm not sure if this card is going to be like the stapler card for every single deck out there, but then again, if this card does comes up, you will need to be very careful and very particular on how this card was called. So other than the restriction on this card basically allows you to superior call something from the top 5 of your deck, as well as getting a normal order card, which is going to be very nice, because in Kheios, this card will definitely give you a lot of value for you to either fish out for a unit or a order card. Order cards are really important for Kheios because it is basically the main engine for Kheios to basically get cards to the soul. Although this card does cost 1 Soul Blast, but you will definitely have extra soul for you to Soul Blast if the cards in your soul do have duplicates. The Soul Blast tree to draw is okay. I guess it's basically an evolved form of Gunnoram, because Gunnoram do Soul Blast 3 to draw 1. But then again, this card is an attacker, so you are able to Soul Blast 3 and get a 5k power, which is definitely going to be nice. But then again, it is Soul Blast 3. Kheios is a deck that doesn't really like to Soul Blast, unless of course you have duplicates, or you know, your soul is basically passed to the point where you have more than 13 different card names in the soul, then yeah, you are able to use this card. But generally, I don't think the second skill should be focused as much. In Dark State's deck, you don't really have extra souls, unfortunately. Last but not least is Dark State's Jesus himself, the evolved form, Soul Oratorio Kheios. Although when this unit is placed by riding from approaching Fang's Kheios, the OG Kheios, you may soul charge 3, then choose up to 2 cards from your soul, put 1 card from among them into the hand, call the rest to rearguard circle, and activate Personal Right. Second skill, active Vanguard Circle once per turn. If your soul has 13 or more cards with different card names, cast Bind an approaching Fang's Kheios from soul, and until the end of turn, all of your units get 10k power, and this unit gets critical +1. At the end of that turn, write the card bound for this cost as rest, and of course the glitter skill. So the first skill basically helps you getting to the 13 soul consistency even faster, as well as more consistent, because you know, soul charge 3 is probably going to be good. This is probably one of the only skills that basically powers up Brainwash, because we don't really have a lot of cards that specifically says soul charge. And not only that, you're able to kind of 2 bops from your soul by calling up to 2 cards from the soul to the rearguard circle, which is definitely insane. It does really helps the poor hand size of Kheios, just a little bit though. This deck will still have a very big problem in terms of the hand size, because this deck doesn't generally have enough hand size to last. Similar to the OG Kheios, this new Kheios is going to give everything on the board a 10k if you have 13 different card names in the soul, including himself, which is a big upgrade from the normal one. And you know, he gets another crit, which basically improves his pushing power significantly, because usually the center column of Kheios isn't really that big, unless of course you have a booster, then it's not that bad. But if you have a booster behind this card and you do activate Personal Right, it's basically a 51k column with 2 criticals, with an 8k booster, that is. The pushing power for Kheios is disgusting. It was disgusting before, now it's even more disgusting. The only difference is basically the center column having more pushing power than the OG one. Mikani will probably still be your go-to attacker, and they are at 33k upon first attack, so Yeah, quite disgusting to be honest. While this card does improve the hand size thanks to the first skill, the hand size is still quite bad. I feel that it's not going to be consistent, first of all, and it's not going to be enough for you to have all of your pieces for a really good combo turn, as well as setting up the 13 different cards named in the soul. But then again, we're still gonna have to wait until the rest of the support to be revealed. Only then Kheios might be able to shine. I am rooting very hard for Kheios to actually move up the meta ladder. Hopefully a promo change that, but at the same time, no. And that is all for this video. Do let me know down in the comment section of what do you think of the new Kheios. Do like and subscribe if you like this video, and of course doing the bell notification icon so that you don't miss a video I upload. With that being said, I'll see you all on the field.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.